Heavenly armor will enter the land. The battle belongs to the Lord. No weapons that's fashioned against us will stand. The battle belongs to the Lord, and we sing glory, honor, power, and strength to the Lord. We sing glory, honor, power, and strength to the Lord. When the power of darkness comes in like a flood, the battle belongs to the Lord. He's raised up a standard, the power of his blood. The battle belongs to the Lord, and we sing glory, honor, power, and strength to the Lord. We sing glory, honor, power, and strength to the Lord.
Hi, welcome to Verse of the Day. I'm Brandon Hathaway. I preach at Westside Church of Christ in Owensboro, Kentucky. I want to thank you for joining me for Verse of the Day. Verse of the Day is where we just look at a couple verses and talk about it every day. I do them live here on Facebook and on YouTube, and we leave the videos there so that maybe if you're not able to catch me live, I believe most people don't, but there's a few who do. But you can watch it later. You can watch it this afternoon, this evening, something that can be shared to others, and it's just a way in which we continue to spread the word of God. And so I want to thank you for helping me do that and joining me as we look at another verse. And as we continue to do so, we are in the book of Luke, Luke chapter 5, looking at verses 4 through 7, Luke 5 verses 4 through 7. And so here it reads, it says, "And when he had finished speaking, he said to Simon, 'Put out into the deep and let down your nets for a catch.' And Simon answered, 'Master, we toiled all night and took nothing, but at your word I will let down the nets.' And when they had done this, they enclosed a large number of fish, and their nets were breaking. They signaled to their partners in the other boats to come and help them. And they came and filled both boats so that they began to sink." As I was reading through this again, something that comes to my mind as I read through this is sometimes as we go out, and of course this is where Jesus ends up telling them that they shall be fisher of men, that they will be catching men. And today, we get caught up in maybe a similar attitude as Simon when he first got told, "Hey, put out your net to catch some fish." And we go, "Well, God, I know you told us to go spread the word of God, and you told us to go and teach others, but I have invited my neighbors. I have invited my family members. I have I've went door knocking. I've done this, I've done that. We've had gospel meetings. And we've not had any visitors from the community. I've never got them to come to church yet before, and we've never done this, it doesn't produce much fruit is what our attitudes are. We don't catch much fish. We don't catch much men, right? And so we have that kind of attitude of, well, it hasn't worked. We haven't caught nothing all year. We haven't caught nothing in years. We haven't got any kind of bite. And so we start to kind of want to give up and be like, well, but then he also has this attitude, "But at your command, Lord, I will throw the net in." And so at the Lord's command, he continues to tell us to go and spread the word. We're still commanded to go and teach, to invite, to shine our light, and to make disciples. And so therefore, we should continue to do as he has commanded. And as the Lord allowed them to catch these fish, the Lord is the one that will catch the hearts of men. And so let us put our faith in him, just continue to spread his word and be fisher of men. Continue to spread the word, even if it seems like things aren't working out right. So I want to thank you for joining me today. I hope that you'll take the time to read the rest of that chapter. Again, we just read a few verses, and tomorrow we'll look at something in chapter 6. And so I thank you for joining me, and Lord willing,